Welcome back. We got new Arknights content finally. Woohoo! Annihilation, the new Annihilation is out and it's back to the rice fields because Shu is never gonna let us go, even though she didn't come home to my Rhodes Island, but whatever. Yarn. Now this one is easy. It's not difficult, although the mechanic of this was quite annoying if you did not know what you were doing or if you don't have anybody who can reveal invisible enemies. But even without this, even without Silver Ash or Ines, you can do it. It is possible. You just need to be smart about it. Now, the strategy that I used here was to make the upper two corners supply clean water so that my entire battlefield is fresh, is healthy. The rice is growing strong. So what you're going to see over here, me doing, like, I'm going to talk and tell you what I did, and then I'm going to just leave everything on fast forward because, my god, it's a 16-17 minute long video and I do not want you guys to suffer through me just, click clack and switching operators and such. So what I'm going to do is tell you the basics. Sailor is for DP generation. Instead of Sailor, you can obviously keep anybody that's flag bearer, Myrtle being a best option. And Ines is just there because she leaves her sword to reveal invisible enemies, which is quite useful, although it's not really necessary if you are keeping Centurion guards. Like, if instead of Silver Ash and Thorns, like I've used Silver Ash and Thorns here, but instead of them, if you used Gaviel Altar or Blaze or Spectre, then you can just, ignore it because those guys have 3 blocks. And if you keep Hoshiguma, for instance, she can have 4 block. So it's basically to manipulate the block count. You want somebody who can block at least 3 enemies because you do not want to get overburdened with them, these small enemies. So yeah, I just kept Silver Ash and Thorn. Silver Ash to reveal invisible enemies, but you will see that it doesn't really matter. On the top hand side, just above the towers, you can see Ifrit. Now Ifrit is there for a very important reason, and I feel like Ifrit is an absolute must for this. She has a long range and she can attack everybody on that range. So enemies coming from your top left corner, enemies coming from the bottom and heading towards the Silver Ash Thorns area, she can kill them. She can easily demolish them, annihilate them, burn them, whatever. So Ifrit is actually very good in that position. In the bottom, I've kept Lin for a specific reason, and you will see that soon. It's in relation to what I'm doing on the right side with Reed and Narantuya. Now the idea here is to get these drone towers destroyed. So when these drone towers are destroyed, I can deploy a water pump to clean this area, and when this area is clean, I can just keep any melee unit to kill the mouses. These mouses are atrocious, they are fierce, they are vicious, and you do not want them to be roaming around because they will ruin your entire run. So the strat was here to once these drones are destroyed, Lin was there to basically attract the drones. So when these drones attack, they don't head over to Thorns or Silver Ash, they head over to Lin, and Lin has a shield, so Lin can survive easily. That was the entire purpose of Lin. If you do not want to use Lin, or if you don't have Lin, you can obviously keep somebody else who is a fast hitter, like a splash caster. Basically, they can destroy it from a range. That would work well. Or Reed Altar, 3rd skill, easy nuke. But that was it. After the drones are destroyed and the drone tower is over, you can deploy Logos because he makes things very, very easy with his instant death S1. But instead of Logos, you could also keep Iafala or Golden Glow or anybody that you love. But it has to be a caster or a strong sniper that attacks fast, like Exia maybe. Logos is the best because his death's mechanic is AoE. It's like everybody just dies, so it's perfect. Now up until you can do this up till the 150-160 enemy mark. The thing that you need to take care of is to not get the top right corners. Again, the one where Sela is and one where the enemy point is, that does not have to be blighted. It does not have to get red. You do not want to see red water coming from there or being there, because that will ruin the entire run. That will ruin the entire strategy. So you need to have a lot of patience. So when these enemies spawn and are just chilling over there, let them chill, because the waters are going to cleanse themselves, the rice is going to grow, and you do not want to, like, do extra work. Work smart, not work hard. So you can just chill out, let them come to you, because they will come to you, and just completely forget about it. And on the right side where the mouses are, the plate that is, that the last plate that you're seeing right now with the less than half HP, you want that to be destroyed, because when that is destroyed, only then will the water flow there. Otherwise it will not clean that area. So you need to be slow, you need to be smart about it. You need to, like, have patience and just wait until those mouses get that HP low. Now, it does not have to be too low, because otherwise it will hit the other two plates at the top, which is keeping Sailor safe. So you just want that final, the third one, the middle one, to be at a low health. So when the big mouse comes, the big mouse will destroy it in one step, and then as soon as that plate gets destroyed, you need to immediately kill that big mouse with your nukes, with whatever sniper nukes or reed altar or caster you have set up over there to, like, stall. Once that is done, you just need to, like, recall. For my instance, you'll just need to recall reed altar, and that big mouse is going to drop a water pump. It's going to drop 3 water pumps. So one over there where reed altar is, and 2 you can deploy anywhere, like, preferably from the left hand corner to the middle field. That's going to be the best spot, because it's going to increase the uptime of healthy water in your main battlefield. So as you're going to see over here, I've switched it to 1x. The big mouse dies, you can recall reed altar back, and you deploy the water pump there. Initially it's going to, like, send red water, but once the middle battlefield gets clean, it's going to send clean water over there. And the other 2 pumps you can deploy anywhere, like, you want as many pumps from the clean side to the dirty region. And that's it. I mean, after this, once this right hand side gets cleansed, you can just deploy penance. In my case I deployed penance, but you can deploy mud rock or blaze or mountain or anybody that you like. Any guard operator strong enough to kill a giant mouse, obviously. And it's going to be easy. It's going to be very easy then. After that, it's completely AFK. You do not even need to, like, do your skills. I just do them randomly for fun, but you don't really need to. Also, one last point. I have deployed Lin over there, like, beside Saria, but it would be better to deploy a caster there, and caster should be deployed right below the water pump that is beside Sailor. So why I'm telling you this is that, if you deploy a caster facing left hand side towards the enemy side, by chance, if the caster attacks a blighted enemy, and that blighted enemy is not completely on the plate, that blighted enemy is going to ruin that water on the left corner, and then you're just going to get a lot of red water and you're going to die, because Sailor is not powerful enough to, like, supply the entire field. There's not enough water there. It's a law of balance or something. So yeah, you can replace Lin for Reed or any caster. Like, anybody would work. Even Lapland Altar would work, although I would not recommend Lapland Altar, because she will target globally and it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get very bad. So yeah, do not keep Lapland Altar, but keep anybody else. And after that, it's purely AFK. You can just, chill. Like, you see the last portion where I deploy Reed, that's it. After that, enjoy. So with that, I take my leave, and I hope you get easy clears, and I will catch you soon, because the You and Blaze Altar event is coming up, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, because I'm so happy that Arknights is finally getting content back, new content. So until then, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and have a great day. Goodbye.